Hello and welcome to Mindful Self-Care Daily Practice. Today's awareness practice is safe, resourced, and connected. It's to learn a 90-second practice you can have at hand. The self-care tool is Tabata, short movement break, and the reflection is on what feels nourishing to you. Note it because tomorrow we'll dive a little deeper. The blue dots are meditators and the red dots are the non-meditation control group. So this slide tracks cortical thickness over time. And as you can see, the meditators, as they age, they don't have the brain loss that the non-meditators have. Now, this study was not a random trial where they followed these people for 30 years, but they have randomized groups and checked brain imaging after 8-week meditation programs and found positive brain changes. The brain can benefit from even short periods of meditation and mindfulness, can build new synapses, improve activities in the lateral sides of the brain that corresponds to greater creativity and resiliency, better connectivity, and better responses to stress. So these slides are from a 6-hour class from Rick Hansen, but I just wanted to take a moment to explain why I want to introduce you to a type of meditation every day in this program in hopes that you find one or a few that you love and you can carry in your back pocket and use. So as we create these positive experiences over time, these positive states become positive traits.
So you can do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed. Okay, to begin, bring your attention to your body and all the sensations that make up the experience we call body. All those thousands of sensations coming and going from head to toe, across the surface of the skin, and also within the body. All the different sensations within the body related to the muscles and bones, sensations of relaxation or tension, perhaps aches or pains we might be experiencing. And notice the movement of the breath with each in-breath. The diaphragm muscle contracting and pulling down on the lungs, feeling the lungs expand with air, the rib cage expanding, the belly rising, and then on the out-breath, the diaphragm muscle relaxes and the rib cage returns to its smaller size, the belly falls, and so forth. And that whole sensitive experience that we call the breath, just silently tuning into that. And if you notice your mind wandering off somewhere, gently bring it back. And every time it wanders, gently bring it back and see if you can develop a present moment awareness of the body and the breathing so that it functions as an anchor, helping us be more present to experience our present moment experience. Okay, so let's just work with that for a little bit, and then I'll guide you into a safe, resourced, and connected contemplation, which we do within the foundation of this intentional mindfulness of body and mindfulness of breathing. It will end up being a short 90-second on-the-spot meditation that you can do a couple times a day that can absolutely change your life. So for right now, just let your body breathe and find its own natural rhythm. We're not trying to control the breath in any way. Just be curious about your present moment experience of being alive in the body, breathing. Just feeling whatever you can feel from head to toe, inside and out. And anytime you notice the mind wandering in any kind of distraction or thinking, just gently bring it back. Come back with the intention to make a gentle effort to stay with the body and the breathing. Okay. So doing your best to stay with the breath and stay with the body, I'm going to invite you to contemplate 3 things In other words, to intentionally focus on 3 things. And the first one is that right here, right now, we are safe. Right here, right now, you're safe. And hopefully you're doing this in a place where you feel relatively safe. Just bearing in mind that right here, right now, you're safe. And you can repeat that to yourself. Right here, right now, I'm safe. Or simply, I'm safe. I'm safe and okay. Now, contemplating something like safety could bring up memories of times when you didn't feel so safe, and that's fine. If those are coming, let them come and go as they will. And keep bringing your attention back to the fact that yes, right here, right now, I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. So you can keep repeating and focusing on that within the context of also being aware of the body and the breath. So your nervous system can begin to relax a little bit and actually take in the fact that right here, right now, I'm safe. And as you're breathing this quality of safety into your nervous system and into your brain and your muscles and your bones, and really all the way down to the marrow of your bones. Right here, right now, I'm safe. I'm okay. Physically safe, emotionally safe, I'm okay. Right here, right now, I'm safe. I'm safe. So building on that, we will invite the second contemplation. Right here, right now, my basic needs are met and resourced. Right here, right now, I'm resourced. I have what I need. Food wants, shelter, facilities, water. My basic needs are met. I'm okay. So just keep repeating something to yourself that makes sense and allows you over and over to really begin to feel this quality of feeling resourced, to feel it in your body and your mind and your nervous system. Right here, right now, I'm resourced. Now again, contemplating such an idea might bring up memories of times you didn't feel so resourced, or perhaps you were struggling and you worried about making rent or feeding your kids, and that's fine. You can let those memories come and go. Just keep coming back to it. Yes, right here, right now, I'm resourced. In this moment, I'm resourced. I could actually allow my nervous system and my brain to enjoy a moment of actually feeling okay, feeling safe, and I'm resourced right here, right now. So we just keep focusing on that, and whatever works for you, repeating a simple statement so that you start to feel your body and mind and nervous system relaxing into the state of feeling resourced, feeling safe, and feeling resourced. And building on those first two, we'll do the third and final contemplation, which is right here, right now, I'm connected. I'm connected to other human beings. I have people in my life. So bearing in mind your loved ones, your close friends, the people you depend on, the people that depend on you, close colleagues, and really sense them close to you and see them in your mind's eye and feel that sense of being connected right here, right now. I'm connected. There are people that have my back and I have their back. You know, this is the opposite of feeling isolated or alienated. And of course, we all experience loneliness in life, and we have times when we feel lonely and so forth. All of our relationships aren't always perfectly the way we would want them to be. We all know that. But nonetheless, we're connected. We're part of an interdependent web of caring relationships. So really take that in. Right here, right now, I'm connected. Right here, right now, I'm connected. Continuing to stay with the body, stay with the breathing, this conscious breathing, these qualities, breathing these qualities into our nervous system, into our brain, into the very marrow of our bones. Safe, resourced, connected. And let's complete the exercise by taking 3 long, deep breaths that we will build the belly and the chest all the way to the uppermost part of the lungs, and then just let the breath roll out on its own. And as we do that, we're feeling safe, resourced, and connected. 1 long, deep breath. Safe, resourced, and connected. And another. Okay, thank you. So that was kind of an elaborate form of the practice, but we can do this anytime, taking a moment to do it. Neuroscience says that we need to hold a positive experience in our short-term memory for 12 to 20 seconds for it to really sink in. So let's give it 30 seconds, and let's say we spend 30 seconds on feeling safe and doing this at a time that we basically feel safe, obviously, which is most of the time really in our lives. Our brain isn't used to that because we have been kind of conditioned to feel unsafe, but in reality, most of the time we are safe. And so I realize, depending on your situation, where you live and the kind of job you have, there's dangerous things around, but there's times that we can feel safe. So just spending 30 seconds on acknowledging and owning this quality of feeling safe. 30 seconds on feeling resourced or our basic needs are met. And then 30 seconds on feeling connected, bringing to mind the people we feel close to in our life and feeling that sense of really being connected. And so there's a 1.5-minute exercise, as we all know it. And we can all find a 1.5 minutes. If you do that 2 or 3 times a day over a period of time, you'll actually begin to reprogram the brain so that we'll be more resilient and be able to respond to a crisis just fine, but less triggerable around ordinary things that don't go quite so well, so we don't get worked up. We're going to operate in our lives in a more balanced, a better sense of control, putting ourselves in a leadership position in our own life so that we can be a leader with and for others. We can have a more balanced relationships, not feel so out of control, like something's going to trigger us. Well, thank you so much.
So today we are going to talk about doing just one Tabata, a short 4-minute activity break. And we're actually not going to talk, we're going to do one. So if your body is aching from too much time on the computer or sitting, watching TV on your phone, etc., you need a mid-afternoon wake up or a change in focus, 4 minutes of activity can do wonders for you. So what is a Tabata? It is 20 seconds of physical work followed by 10 seconds of rest, repeated 8 times. So the whole thing takes 4 minutes, but it's really only 160 seconds of work. So you can use the free Tabata timer app on your phone. You can use your stopwatch or the clock. So what are some Tabata exercises? Really, the sky's the limit. It is very expansive. You might not want to put your hands on the ground and do mountain climbers if you're at work, but there's a lot you can do just with body weight. If you have dumbbells or a kettlebell, I'm going to put a link to 50 body weight exercises with instructions in the description. All right, get ready. You need a chair to do this one with me, please.
Okay, I hope this works. I got 6 minutes before I have something starting. This only takes 4, so we're gonna give it a shot. I got the Tabata timer app, and we're just gonna press start, and we're gonna do this together. So you have 10 seconds to get started, and we'll do push-ups and chair dips. All you need is a chair. Tells you when to go. It's red when you're supposed to work. So we're just gonna do 20 seconds of chair push-ups. You can put on some music. Boom. It's blue for rest, so we get 10 seconds. chair dips. So we're doing 20 seconds of dips. And the idea is just to move. The idea is just to move. It feels good to move. And if you keep telling yourself that, it will feel that way. Then I get one more. Now we get to rest. Now we're a quarter of the way done. That was 2 of 8. I'm already getting a little winded. So we're back to the chair push-ups. Now, if you're a superstar, by all means, you can do real push-ups. If you need to be on your knees, you can do knee push-ups. In fact, I'll drop down and see what that feels like. Yeah, that feels pretty good. The idea is movement. All right, now we're on the rest. And again, this is a free app. I think it does send you some ads afterwards. In the app, not like outside the app. So I hope you're doing these too. Okay, and then we're doing our 10 seconds of rest. So 4, 3, comes a little faster. All right, when we are more than halfway done, I hope you're doing these with me. I'm not a physical therapist. I'm not a superstar athlete. I do have multiple sclerosis, and that's no excuse. Doesn't matter how old you are, there's something you can do physically. Okay, and we're back to the chair dips. And it tells you when to stop. Feels like a long time. Okay. And that was 6, so we only have 2 more. I'm getting a little short of breath. All right. And that's only 40 more seconds. I may have to drop to my knees again, and that's okay. All right. We only have 1 more. And all I use is my chair and my arms. I'm grateful we have this body. And I really hope this video works. I don't have to do it again. Boom, done. 4 minutes of time. I feel better. Got some oxygen to my brain. I hope you did it, and I hope you feel better too. Thanks.
And so today's journaling prompt is to reflect on what feels really nourishing in your life. And if you're still doing the 3 good things or hunting the good stuff, remember that next to each statement of what was good, you can write just a little sentence or a phrase of something about it. You know, why it happened, what it meant to you, how you or others contributed to it, what you can do to enable more of it, you know, why it was special. So we're going to reflect on all these in a few more days.